What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. We're back again, obviously same place, same time, same location. Today we're checking out one of our friends, Land Rover Defender. It's a 2012, first of the 2.2 model, 120, how much brake? 120 brake. Pretty well modified. It looks good, as you can see. But yeah, let's have a look around it and then we'll go for a spin. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, the Defender was released in the 1940s. It was an old war vehicle. Everyone's seen it going up and down mountains, hills, mud, ice, whatever. You throw whatever you want at it and it will get there. Some of the things which stayed along, even though this basic design was here since, well, up until 2014, you've got super heavy doors, like it's not even a joke. So come and check this out. So opening it is not so bad. If you come around here, you have all these compartments, one of which is for a rifle. So obviously we don't have a rifle in there today. We've only got an umbrella. Don't need that anymore. We got a ladder for getting on the roof. I honestly don't know why you'd need to get on the roof. Maybe to clean it, I guess. And then literally it's like doing a full body workout trying to close the door. You almost need a run up. Look, actually, just to give you an example, I'll just give it a shove like how you would do a normal door. Like this, it's just so heavy, it's no joke. And then, if you come around this way, again, you've got super heavy doors. Like, it's everything about it is old school. Even the fact that you need a steering lock to stop people breaking in and actually taking it. But, yeah, we got obviously some crazy big BF Goodrich tires, the typical 4x4. We got Urban side steps. We've got Urban Truck decals. We're getting some new mirrors, I believe. New mirrors which will make it look really cool. And then we've also got black badges. We've got an Urban grille, a really sick plate, which obviously came with the car. This is a really nice plate. Blacked out lights, because one of the problems with the Defender is that because the car has been lifted and it's had upgraded LED headlights, when you're behind someone, more often than not, they haven't been balanced and leveled, so you're just blinding people. And that was a problem which was coming across quite a lot. So we sprayed them black, and it's a little bit dimmer. So at least if you are getting blinded, it's just not so bright. I'll tell you what we'll do next then. We'll go for a spin. We'll jump in the car with Haas, take a tour around Cardiff a little bit, see what he thinks. Obviously he's the expert on this, to be honest with you. You know, I like the new cars, but this is just something that's too good to pass up of an opportunity. So let's jump inside, take it for a spin. Okay, so you're joining us inside the Defender. It actually is quieter than I was imagining, but then we're only doing 20 miles an hour? Yeah. How'd you find it?
Initially, rubbish to drive, bumpy, bad on fuel, shit turning circle, and clunky gearbox.
Yeah. And then we have it for today's video. I'm joking. Yeah, how long have you had it now? 3 months. No, that's not so bad, yeah. So plenty of life left in it.
Yeah, they go, you see some Auto Trader with about 200,000 miles plus, and this is done 80, so plenty of life left in it. And obviously they're going up in value, so.
Exactly, yeah, like buying one of these is one of them things where you've got, as long as you can keep it in good condition, really you should never lose out. So definitely something worth investing in if you can. But then you drive it, how many miles every day?
I probably do 200 a week, 250 a week, so quite a lot.
Yeah, 1,000 miles a month. Yeah.
But it's fine. On the motorway, I drive on the motorway every day and it's fine.
Yeah.
Obviously my granddad was a farmer, so I had this affinity with it when I was a kid. I always wanted one.
Yeah.
And now I've got it. Obviously it doesn't look very farm vehicle now.
No.
But it's still
definitely not. No, you wouldn't want to be taking this on a farm. The paintwork is all clean, ain't it?
Yeah, I think it's Santorini black it is, so it's really shiny. I've obviously blacked it out so it's more urban looking.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, what exactly, because I know I went through it earlier, but go through it again just so I didn't miss anything in terms of the bits which have been added.
Yeah, so Urban Automotive in Milton Keynes, you can either take it there and they do different packs you can have, obviously they fit for you. I ordered the parts online, so I've done the Defender badging, the Urban decal, the grille, LED lights, the wheel cover in the back, and also this cubby box which we're leaning on. It's quite thick.
I was going to say, really padded.
Yeah, that's normally really thin. And then also I've ordered a steering wheel, which is slightly smaller.
Yeah.
Because I'm 6'4", normally I couldn't turn without hitting my knee.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and the rails as well.
yeah, so these are called mud rails. So it raises it by about 2 inches, and also puts the seat back by 3 or 4 inches.
Yeah.
So you can't really have somebody my size sitting behind, but that's not
100%. I remember years and years ago I sold a G-Wagon to a footballer who was about your height actually.
Yeah.
And he brought it back within 2 or 3 days and said, I love the car, but I can't fit. Like, is there any way we can move the seat further back, or at least move the pedals? But unfortunately there was not many options available to him, so he kind of had to bear it.
Yeah. It does take a while to drive, like the clutch is horrendous. Like my left quad is hedge, and my right one is pathetic.
Yeah.
I
like it, man. Like, obviously you've got, this isn't far from like a base spec model. You've got leather.
Yeah, so this is the XS model, which comes with a half leather, heated seats, electric windows, which sounds luxury, but obviously that's in every car these days.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, they're the type of things that if you are going to get something like this and you're not going to be running it on a farm, they're the type of things that you want. Like, you've got a USB charger here as well.
Yeah.
Obviously a Bluetooth, CD player, like you said, heated seats, especially in the winter. So imagine in here being like a completely metal chassis.
Yeah.
That it gets freezing cold.
This is going to be my first winter now, but obviously the heating's really good. The seats are boiling. There's not like with these new cars different options. There's just on or off, and it's boiling.
yeah, it's hot or not hot. Yeah, it's nice. Any other plans? Any future plans?
I'm planning on putting spaces on it, make it a bit wider, looking more a bit aggressive. Maybe lowering it as well by a few inches because it can't get into certain car parks, which is stress.
So all the problems that 90% of car buyers and road users don't have to worry about.
Yeah, and then also potentially stage 1 remap, because I think, as you mentioned, this 120 brake, which is like, you know, a horse and carriage.
Yeah.
So that will pick it up to about 180.
Yeah, you think like with a 2.2 litre diesel as well, there's always so much room for improvement because they're so underpowered, undertuned. So there'll definitely be a lot more give in it. Plus, it is, although it looks like an old car, was it 2015?
This is 2013.
13, yeah, so there you go. So it's not even 10 years old.
No.
It's got loads of life left in it, loads of reliability.
And it's very different as well to the new one they just brought out.
Yeah.
But I like the fact it looks different. And obviously each year these like Velas and all that coming out, they look very futuristic. And this just looks old and solid.
Yeah, I like it.
Just like,
I like it a lot. It's one of them ones. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but...
No, definitely not. I think it's definitely a car you need to test drive before you buy it. Yeah. Because it's not like anything I've ever driven before.
100%. Remember you were talking about getting one years ago.
Yeah.
And finally made the commitment and the big jump, leap into the unknown, and there's another one there.
Yeah. That's another thing, if you drive past the fender you have all this waving and all that. But I've learned you can't wave at the army ones, they'll blank you. Local council, they'll blank you. Yeah. And farmers also blank you. So they look at the urban one now and think that's not a real Defender.
Yeah. This kid.
But yeah, it's part of the Defender club, it's quite good too.
Yeah, that's nice. Also, you've got the patented heated windscreen, which I think Range Rover, Land Rover, they bought that off Ford. Right. No one else is allowed to use it, but definitely something worth having in the winter because it cuts the steam time down.
Yeah, definitely with the
massively.
Seconds. Also the reverse camera on it.
Yeah, true.
And then probably the tints.
Yeah, definitely.
So these are 30%, so just within the legal limit, I think. And obviously, meant for anyone who gets a Defender, make sure you get a steering lock, or you invest in some security. Because I think it's like 2 nicked a week in the UK.
That's insane.
So yeah, park securely, keep it in gear, and pop a steering lock, etc. on there.
Yeah, it's definitely not one of them cars that's going to be loaded onto a truck in the night. It needs to be literally stolen, like driven away, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's lots of different things. Actually, ghost immobilizers are something worth having a look at, because what that'll do is, in order to start the car, you have to put in a sequence of buttons.
Right. Okay.
Like you might press heated seats, turn the heating onto one, and then put the rear demister on, and then you're able to start the car. So even if they do have the key or hotwire it or whatever, it's really not going anywhere.
That's a chance.
Yeah, definitely worth doing. Yeah, it's a smooth ride. I like it. I definitely like it.
It's smooth. It's loud. You can't hear the radio. So that's the other thing actually I need to get is a sound system. Proper sound system.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, high up, good road presence, reasonably comfortable. And as I said at the start, there's so many drawbacks to why.
Yeah.
Drawbacks, but it's a Defender. All Defender drivers will know what I'm on about. You the goods outweigh the bads, and you don't get bored of it.
Yeah, exactly. You can't say fairer than that. Like, if you get in it every single day and you don't mind driving it, then yeah, you're onto a win.
I think I've heard before, if you lock your car and you turn back and look at it when you're walking away,
yeah,
you know you're in love with your car.
There you go.
And that's something every day. Lock the car, turn back, smile on my face, and that's it.
Wicked. Right then, well I guess that will wrap it up then. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you tune in next week. We've got something mad happening next week involving this car, my car, and the BMW M2. So we are off to film that video right now. And yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.